Oh, about Master Willem, you actually found something really interesting that I thought was really cool. Could you talk about it?
Which one?
You found more than one? I remember one.
I don't know what we're talking about. I have like a gigantic like text.
The one about the lake and the moon.
Oh, okay, right. When you see Willem, the way you get to him is with an item called the Lunarium Key, which is a very strange name because it's literally just a balcony. It's not like a lunarium. There's a Japanese tradition called tsukimi, which is people would get together at these places that have the same name as the place that the key refers to. I forgot. It's like Suki. Suki is moon. So like in Japanese, that key is like the Suki something key. It happens at a specific time of year when the relative positions of the Earth and the Moon are such that it's the best time to view the Moon. So you would go to these places and you would sit and like you just look at the moon and have these festivals where like it's like a moon festival, and that's what the key is referring to in the Japanese version. So Willem is specifically sitting there on the balcony to view the moon, and it's like the best place to view the moon. And he's got the big lake below him, so you can see the big reflection of the moon in the lake. So that's what it's referring to. And like also like you'll notice Bergenworth has a gigantic telescope that's never used. So like they were very, very into the moon at Bergenworth in a kind of like reverential way. So the implication there is more like Willem is meditating to the moon, and specifically to the reflection of the moon in the water. The reflection of the moon in the water again is another like cultural thing where like moonlight reflected in the water is meant to almost be like a gateway to another world sort of deal. Like a puddle or a lake or something that's got a moon reflected in it is like you could step through there into somewhere else. And there's also there's like a parable about wisdom about the moon that like it kind of represents the mind and enlightenment, that like the moon is this huge thing in the sky, but if you look into a puddle, you can kind of fit the whole moon in the puddle by looking at the reflection. So it's like there's all this knowledge and wisdom out there that seems like you can't grasp it, but looking you can fit it inside, you know, a human mind almost. Like that's kind of what it's getting at. That's mostly absent in the English translation, and he just comes across more like a mad scientist.
And it's quite a contrast with the hidden content that we find about him.